Last time, in the last video series, the one that I talk about the SQL, MySQL one, I didn't talk about the strongest point of MySQL. That is, it worked with the relational databases. But I didn't show what is the relational, how they relate to each other. The SQL, MySQL, they use multiple tables, many tables, and all of them can have something that relate to other or another table. So in this clip, I'll show you how can we use the function that can relate or link one table to the other table. Okay, so to show you, first please use the same process as we did before. That we have to install a MySQL server first using Discord, and then run SQL server using this statement, and then change the root password. Okay, and create the test user that we will work with this test user. Okay, so you can pause these videos and just run on your machine. Okay, next we will try this user first. MySQL log dash u test user dash p test password and dash e show databases. Yes, so our user is already installed or already added. So now our test user can be used on this machine. Okay, so we will start with, actually we can do something like, okay, run everything using the command line, or you can use the Python one. So I'll use the Python one to show you. So we will start with pip install MySQL connector Python. Okay, and once you install it, now you can use it. We start with import MySQL.connector, and then we will use pandas as our reader, our data management. We start with the host to be the localhost one. We start with user to be the test user one, and we use the password to be the test password, and database. We don't have the database yet. Okay. Okay, so we won't use this one, and we will connect to the server. Okay, using this variable connection, and then I create the cursor is con.cursor. So this is the normal way that we can connect to the database, and then we will create the database. Cursor.execute and create a database. This is SQL statement. If not exist, and then if you want to use the database name, like, okay, I will create the HR one, HR, the database of HR department. Okay, and then cursor.execute use HR. So it means that now we use the database HR, and cursor.execute, I will use a triple single quote. We will create a table. If not exist, employee ID is int. You can make it auto increment, or if your ID is unique, and you can use this one to be like the one that can identify the record. You can set it to primary key, and then set the name to the string y characters with the name is like 100, for example. And the one that will be used to link to other table is department ID. The department ID is int. We'll use int. So this one is, yep, finish. Okay, so this one we create a table called the table employees, and I will create another one to link with this table. We will create another table, departments, and it is the primary key, and we use the department name to be variable or to be string with 100 character length. Okay, and then once you finish this, yeah, you create. But in the case that you rerun this one, rerun this one, maybe you need to clear the table first. So you can use cursor.execute and delete from employees and delete from departments. So clear our data, and then we will create the table. We will insert, execute many, and insert into employees, where the values will be ID, name, and department ID. Department ID and values. This is the one that we did before. And the first one is, for example, a list with department ID number 1 And the second one, Bob, ID number 2. And the third employee is Charlie's with department 1. And the last one, David. David has no department, so we keep it to be none. So this one is a list. So this is list, close. Okay, and then execute many insert into departments using this one. Number one is, for example, HR. Second one is finance. And the third one is our Department of Engineering. And then okay, once you run everything you want, you can commit it only when you finish. Okay, this one is how we already prepare our data. Just run it. Oh, just try to check. You have an error in your SQL syntax. Check the manual or server for near this one at line 4. So go to line 22 and then line 2, right? Department. Line number 2 of okay, it should be correct. If not exists, departments, EID int primary key and department name. Oh, sorry, this one. Yep. Okay, so it now you can see that we run we run our database creation, and then we use this one, so we can have errors. Sometimes you already done for the employees but has error on the departments, so we decided to delete all of them first. So now we will use the here MySQL -u test user -p test password, and then the database name, that is HR and -e, and use show tables. Yep, there are 2 tables already. Okay, and then show all records from employees. Select star from employees. Yeah, this is the one that we did, right? And select star from department. This one. So now we have all of the data that we want. So this is the review concept of last week. And next, I will show you how can we join the data. Okay.